All right, what's good, y'all? Welcome back. We're here with a bonus episode for, well, you already know our name. It's the name of the YouTube channel, Game Share Podcast, obviously. I mean, look, you listen to the first three video, you know what the intro was.
You know what it
You know
is.
what it is. So
What's
real
up, guys?
quick, so let's get started. I'm Kyle.
I'm
me?
Chetty. Oh, shoot.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
Y'all gonna say it again? Oh,
Nah.
All right, I'm Emmanuel.
I'm
Emmanuel
Simis.
And I'm Gogo, the casual gamer.
Go the casual game.
And Chetty just has to introduce himself. All right, that's great.
That's fine, yeah.
See me interrupted too, man. Sorry, see got interrupted.
All right, yo, so we got a lot of stuff that's happened in like the last 2 weeks for gaming. Is it like 2 weeks or the last week or so?
Yeah. With
So
the
this is
PS5 coming through soon and a whole lot of trailers for different upcoming games.
Yeah, thanks for interrupting me.
You're welcome. It's been hectic, just like that interruption.
I
Keep going?
I forgot what I was gonna say because you interrupted me. Thanks a lot.
Yo, just say it then.
Oh my god! All right, so this is gonna be a very different episode of the podcast. We're gonna be going through all the news that's been happening throughout gaming, and there's a lot of stuff. We got stuff from Rocksteady's brand new video game, even Warner Brothers Montreal new video game, Cyberpunk 2077 news, Ghost of Tsushima news, Master Roshi, and Fighterz, and so much more. So let's get started with the most recent one that we've heard about, and this happened at the DC Fandom yesterday, a special event where DC was announcing a bunch of stuff for games, comics, TV, movies, all that. Warner Brothers Montreal is making a brand new video game. And this comes after there was a lot of speculation. You know, Rocksteady was teasing they're making a new game. People were wondering if it's going to be a new Arkham game. And then Warner Brothers Montreal said they're making a new game. So people were thinking, okay, well, maybe they're making a Batman game. And it's kind of a Batman game, but kind of not. They announced that they're making Gotham Knights, which is, from the trailers they showed us, it's going to be the Bat family of Tim Drake, Barbara Gordon, Nightwing, aka Dick Grayson, Jason Todd. It's going to be a whole video game about them. So I'm not sure if you guys saw, like, if all of you saw the trailer that they had at DC Fandom.
What?
I just watched the trailer.
You listed this. You told us to watch it. You don't watch
I
it.
never watched a live stream, but yeah, I just was waiting until the clips got released by other people, and I just watched that.
Yeah, I don't know
and
jack shit about DC.
Oh, really?
great input.
You're welcome.
But yeah, I wasn't expecting this when they announced it. I assumed we were going to get some type of follow-up to Arkham Origins, which would take place before Asylum. But I wasn't expecting the Bat Family video game. But I think it's pretty cool that they're doing this.
Is it a campaign or is it like a co-op?
They said it's a campaign. They said it's going to be it's an open world game based in Gotham City. So I assume it's going to be a campaign.
So it's just like its predecessors, in a sense.
But I don't. Here's the thing. I don't think it's a part of Arkham. There's no way, because Sumi, you saw the trailer, right?
For Gotham Knights?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you remember Bruce was talking like he died, and he was sending out messages to the Bat family.
Mm-hmm.
And in Arkham Knight, he blows up his mansion, and they do mention that. They mentioned the mansion being blown up.
Yeah.
In the trailer. Here's the thing that I'm confused about. If it's supposed to be part of the Arkham series, how is it Barbara's walking? Because remember, she's not supposed to. Yeah, she's paralyzed.
On the waist down, yeah.
Yeah, in the Arkham game, she's paralyzed. So Do you think this is part of Arkham?
No, it's not even made by the same people.
But
I
they
mean,
made Arkham Origins.
But that was like a prequel. That had nothing. Although that was just a different game made by a different publisher, but technically it's not. It is a part of the same storyline, but I don't think just because this is made from who's it? Warner Brothers Montreal.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think just because it's made from them, it's necessarily the same, like that Arkham universe. It didn't seem like it. The same, because when Batman's sending out the messages,
Yeah.
that's not the same voice actor. If it was, then
I think it's
That
because Kevin Conroy's done with playing Batman.
okay, but still, you couldn't even bring him on just to voice that line because he's clearly not in the game. So
I think he'll show up later in the game. This game is still gonna be out. Like it's gonna take a year to come out, but I think he'll be in the game at some point.
I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think it is, to be honest.
But are
Because
you interested in playing the Bat Family?
yeah, if it's a good game, then yeah.
And it's co-op
Hey,
too.
If it's a good game.
Looks like a
What's the
four-player
difference
co-op.
between this and DC Universe Online?
I don't know anything about DC Universe Online, honestly.
DC Universe Online, you create your own character, and you're basically just like, it's open world. Like,
I know it's like an MMO.
yeah, it is.
Oh yeah, that has nothing to do with it. Has nothing to do with that.
No, yeah, nothing. They're
Okay.
completely worlds apart.
Because that's the only thing that like can come to mind for me. I don't know much about DC, but that's the only thing I can recollect. Kind of sounds familiar from my point of view, but haven't played it. Only seen it.
But it's pretty interesting though that they're not focusing on Batman. You know, you could play as Nightwing, Robin, Batgirl, and Deadpool. Because
Really?
no,
Okay.
if
That's
you
so-
bro, you see
Deadpool?
how Red Hood looks in the game?
I thought that was Deadpool. I'm not gonna
Yeah,
lie, 'cause I don't know
exactly,
anything.
right?
I was like, Deadpool's in this game too? Damn.
He looks exactly like Deadpool. I don't know what they did with his design.
You already know who everyone's gonna pick, man.
No, Jason Todd's gonna be the most fun because you can actually kill people. Like it's gonna be so much fun. The Bat Family has all the gymnastics and all that. Jason Todd says, "Screw that shit. I got the burners on me. I know how to deal with these bad guys." But E-Man, you said it's a 4-person co-op. Apparently, it's not gonna be 4-person co-op.
So just showing off 4 characters,
No, it's gonna
What?
be 2-player.
just 2-player.
Apparently, from what I read, it's gonna be a 2-player co-op. So I assume it's just gonna be missions where it's like you pick 2 heroes and then you kind of alternate between them as you progress.
That could be okay.
Yeah, but if you're gonna do the Bat Family and have 4 of them, like why not do
Yeah.
4-player co-op?
That
I
would
am
make the most sense.
I am interested in this. It's gonna be a lot of fun that they are gonna be taking the center stage in the game.
You know how 2019 was a trash year for games?
Yeah.
I feel like publishers knew that. I think I think publishers knew and game developers knew that the next gen is being created,
Yeah, and they just
so that
held
they've
off
started.
on.
Yeah, like they're not focusing on PS4 because I'm gonna be honest, PS4 has fallen off in terms not PS4 but the games for PS4 for this current gen has fallen off.
This year we got 2 good games.
Yeah, no, it goes
Like
to-
triple A games specifically is what I'm talking about. Like
yeah, Last
we
of
only
Us
got 2.
1 and Ghost of Tsushima, yeah.
Final Fantasy 7 and
Fantasy
then
7.
Ghost.
Yeah, I was just joking, but yeah, but those games were a long time in the making. That's why.
Yeah.
That
And you
they
could
had
tell
to.
that they were saving their marbles for the next gen.
Yeah, you could just tell because like, there's not a lot of variety in between on what games to buy. Like, obviously the sports games are all year round, but like you see how many games are being like released or like being revealed now.
Yeah.
Now it's closer to the date of the next gen, so it's just like, yeah, like all these showcases for all these new games, just like it makes me wonder that they're not really focusing on PS4 now, even though it is
PS4 is basically done.
I guess.
Like once we get Cyberpunk, I think that's the last thing. we'll be getting, right?
Yeah, it's the
Call
last
of Duty, I guess.
big name game, and Call of Duty.
Definitely Call of Duty, yeah.
Yeah.
Like when all those like year-round games, like maybe even NBA, FIFA, like when those games stop publishing on like current gen, then yeah, no one's gonna buy it, or no one's gonna play on PS4.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the last thing they did reveal in the Gotham Knights trailer, the big villain that's gonna be a part of the game, the Court of Owls, and that's what people thought this game was gonna be. It was gonna be Batman versus the Court of Owls, but it's not. And this is really cool because I've only seen the Court of Owls in one movie, Batman versus Robin. So it's gonna be a lot of fun to see them in the video game.
I know nothing about the Court of Owls.
It's like
Never heard of
this. It's like this underground cult type thing in Gotham with like a bunch of brainwashed assassins. And while we're in the realm of DC, Rocksteady announced their new game, and a lot of people thought we were getting a Superman game. A lot of people thought maybe we're getting a follow-up to Arkham Knight. That is not the case. Technically, we are getting Superman in a game, but yesterday at the DC fandom, they revealed that, I mean, the title of the game was already revealed, Suicide Squad Killed the Justice League, but they showed us, the whole cinematic trailer that's meant to hype people up for the game, and it looked really, really cool. I'm excited for this game more than Gotham Knights.
That's for sure. That's 100%. That trailer was sick.
And this game is this is the game that's meant to be a part of the Arkhamverse.
Really?
Yes, they said this game is a part of the Arkhamverse. I'm confused on one thing, though. Is Arkham Origins canon to the Arkham series?
It is. It is.
But if it is, do you remember how Deadshot looked in Arkham Origins?
No, I could search it up though.
I'm gonna tell you right now, he does not look like that in the Suicide Squad game.
Would you say Deadshot?
Yeah, they got.
Oh, what the hell?
Yeah,
That looks like a Russian Counter-Strike character.
In Arkham Origins, this dude is like white. In Arkham, this dude is black. Like, he got the Michael Jackson in reverse.
Can't there be multiple Deadshots?
But it's always Floyd Lawton. That's the guy as Deadshot. That's who people know as Deadshot. I don't know if there's been other Deadshots before, but that was just the one thing that was like, that made me go, is this really part of the Arkhamverse? And if so, then is Arkham Origins not canon anymore?
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I don't think it's canon. That's exactly what I'm saying.
Yeah, so it was just, it was weird. That I'm just saying, like, that caught me off guard in the beginning. But that trailer was awesome. And those 4 minutes were already better than the entire Suicide Squad movie. So we had the. So those 4 minutes were way better than it. But
those are the best 4 minutes.
The whole trailer, they show us the usual people will get into Suicide Squad. We have Harley Quinn, Captain Boomerang, Deadshot, and King Shark. Those guys are usually those are the usual suspects we get in the Suicide Squad. And then we see Metropolis just in complete ruin. And in the beginning, there's Brainiac's ship.
Mm-hmm.
They show that front and center. So they kind of gave away what's going to happen. I assume it's Brainiac is mind controlling the Justice League somehow. But
does it have to be mind control? Can it be like Superman just going on tyrannical rule in a sense?
We already got that in Injustice. Why would they would just be remaking Injustice?
Yeah,
that would make no sense. But yeah, we see Metropolis in ruins, Suicide Squad, just goofing around. Amanda Waller's telling them, I need you to get the Alpha target. So they move in to find the Alpha target. A helicopter is about to crash into them when we see Superman just zip into the helicopter, seemingly saving a pilot. And then after that, he just lasers him, like completely incinerates the pilot. And that sets the stakes. And you just see the Suicide Squad just looking up like, oh, no, this ain't it. No, we can't do this. She wants us to kill the Justice League? Nah. But
Yeah.
Do you think they can kill the Justice League, Kyle? That's the question.
no.
Definitely.
Oh, you don't think they can?
All those guys have power.
You think a man named Captain Boomerang is going to kill someone in the Justice League?
Yeah, his
Guy
name
who
doesn't
throws a
matter.
boomerang, Harley Quinn, who's just an insane girl. Who
King
has a
Shark, who is just a shark, and Deadshot. Granted, Deadshot's cool, but he's not killing the Justice League. It's not happening. But this is
Yeah.
I think this was I think this is a really good idea as a follow-up to the Arkhamverse. Because, you know, the Arkhamverse, we got 3 games where we played as a hero. I don't know how a Superman game would play. It'd be kind of weird because you would just feel so OP, right? There's no real sense of danger when you're playing as Superman. So to play as the sort of anti-heroes, Suicide Squad, I can't wait. It's coming out in 2022. We're still way ways from playing it, but I'm excited.
Definitely be good. But how's it gonna play? Like, what do you think?
I think
gameplay's gonna be like.
I think it's co-op, 4-player
That's what I'm
co-op.
saying. That's it. I was just gonna say something like that. Gameplay cinematic should have like you shouldn't judge a game based off that because obviously that was made for pure hype and we're all getting hype off of it. But it's just like E-Man said, like how's it gonna play? What is it gonna be? So
Like,
that
it's like,
cinematic could just like I don't know.
I don't know. I think it can
Yeah.
reveal more out of it much later on. They just want people to know what's in the works. So they make something really good out of it.
Yeah, but that cinematic is not gonna find its way into the game at all. Like that, it won't.
No.
Right. So then that doesn't really say anything about the game other than just to build hype. So it's like, again, like He-Man said, like, what is that game gonna be like? Although it did look sick, I'm not gonna lie, I'm hyped for that, but I don't know. Like, I feel like it's gonna be a type of game where like I don't know, like both Gotham Knights and that Suicide Squad game, they're both like showing off 4 characters. So is it gonna be like a 4-player co-op campaign?
I said Gotham Knights is 2-player co-op.
No, I know that. I know you said that, but it's just like, why are they showing off 4 characters though?
yeah, it's giving me off that vibe.
Because Suicide Squad is 4-player co-op.
Like, they confirmed that.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure it was confirmed in the fandom.
As long as it's not like an Injustice, I don't want to play a game like that.
No, it's not. It's a Rocksteady game. It's not gonna play like Injustice.
It's gonna be like a 3rd-person campaign, like
Yeah.
Uncharted, Arkham Knight. Yeah.
And it's gonna be in Metropolis. That's where it's taking place. And they haven't revealed. I mean, it's called Suicide Squad: Kill the Justice League. I don't know who's gonna be in the game though, in terms of the heroes for the Justice League. We know Superman, obviously. I think Wonder Woman might be in it because she's part of the big 3. The question is Batman. Is he gonna be a part of it?
Possibly.
I would
But the
think so.
But the thing is, like, it was shown that he died in Arkham Knight. Seemingly died, obviously, because it's Bruce Wayne. He has big brain plays. But, you know, it's coming out 2022. There's not much to say on it, but I am excited for this game. Just the idea of this game, you know, kill the Justice League and playing as a Suicide Squad.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
And let's just we got the theme of heroes going on. So let's just move from DC to Marvel. The Avengers beta came out last week. I think I'm the only one who really got a chance to play a lot of it.
Well, I got to play a little too.
And yeah, you got to play a little, but I played the most.
Oh yeah, you finished the entire beta.
And it's not that bad, honestly.
I gotta agree. I really like what they're going with. And
Yeah.
I think in general, I think it would be a good game. Just play around with friends and have fun with.
I think I think it'll be decent. I don't know if it'll be a good game. I don't know if it'll be great, but just based off of the beta, it was a lot of fun to play. I mean, like, you got to be Hulk. You could, like, pick up rubble and throw it at enemies. You can, you know what you can do? You can grab enemies and Loki them.
Yeah.
Remember in Avengers when Hulk
Yes.
grabbed Loki and he just kept smashing him around? Like,
Yeah.
you could do that in the beta, grab an enemy, smash him into another enemy until they die, which was that was
or
like,
you just yeet them across the
Just yeet 'em.
platforms.
yeah,
Yep.
which was a lot of fun. I think Hulk was the most fun to play as. And he's
Well,
the
what
only
about
hero.
the protagonist?
Well, they're all protagonists.
No, the Elastic Girl.
Miss Marvel, she was cool. Like, it's kind of cool. She can, you know, change the size of her body parts, like her fists and stuff. So it's like a giant fist coming to punch you, which was it was cool. But compared to the other heroes I played as, you know, like Thor, Hulk, and Iron Man, they were a lot more fun to play. Because with Iron Man, you could fire the Unibeam, and that just mows people, like mows enemies down right in front of you to create a lot of space.
Yeah.
And same thing with the Hulk. You could do like the Hulk clap, and that just sends enemies back with the shockwaves you create from it.
Yeah.
And there is multiplayer. There's going to be multiplayer for this. I wasn't expecting it, but they do have multiplayer missions in the beta, and there's going to be multiplayer missions when the full game comes out.
And you can have character selection too, so you don't have to necessarily go with one hero throughout a specific mission, which is amazing because it gives us versatility, makes us have fun with each character. Do you like the whole like MMO aspect of it though? Like you have to get gears and upgrade.
That's the one thing I'm a little iffy on.
I just find it like it's gonna be like, I don't know, like a Destiny thing where like there's like you have to get like specific gears to have specific perks. I feel like there's gonna be like some raid missions.
There are some raid missions in the beta. But I'm not sure if I'm excited for that because it's just, you know, I want to play as the heroes. Like, they're already super powered. I don't know what else you need to like upgrade for them, really.
Well, what if you have PvP?
That is true.
Hard versus hard.
I don't know if they're gonna do. I don't know if they're gonna do PvP.
I would think it's possible. I don't know why they wouldn't do it, but I would think it's possible.
But they did announce, there is one thing they announced about the Avengers game, and it's the fact that we are getting more heroes, like a lot more heroes, and one specific hero that's going to be exclusive to PlayStation, Spider-Man.
I didn't hear this.
Yeah, and the reason why I believe Spider-Man is going to be exclusive only to PlayStation is because I think it's because, you know, Sony has that deal with Marvel and stuff.
Yeah.
So they could probably only have Spider-Man in Sony products. So that's the only reason why he's going to be an exclusive character. I don't know if you're going to be able to play as him. I don't know too much about that.
Wait. He's just gonna be in the story? You can't play as him?
I don't know. Like I said, it was just the beta, right?
Yeah.
They announced there's going to be other heroes, and I assume you must be able to play as him.
Yeah. Spider-Man is like one of the most popular heroes in the universe.
Yeah. But he had no connection to the PS4 Spider-Man game. I want to mention that. There's no connection to it. But
what's even the story? Do you know?
So the story is Avengers are hosting this event called A-Day. And pretty much everything went to shit real fast. They failed a mission, and this bomb went off, which created a whole bunch of metahumans in the San Francisco area. So the government starts to blame the Avengers for all that. The Avengers disband because of it, Steve Rogers apparently died in the explosion on the helicarrier. And one of the scientists, I can't remember his name right now, but I know he's MODOK. In the comics, he is MODOK, a giant floating head that kills people because, it's comic books. He pretty much creates the AIM Industries, which in comics is a central antagonist, usually to Iron Man, but he is a central antagonist for the Avengers, and he's pretty much trying to cure all the metahumans. But then, Hulk and Miss Marvel find out the truth, so they're trying to locate Tony and bring back the other Avengers in order to clear their names. That's pretty much the premise. And it's cool that MODOK is the main villain because he's not a villain that usually gets to shine a lot. I mean, usually we'll get like Loki or Thanos or Red Skull or someone like that. So I really like that they went with MODOK.
There's a PvP. They should add those other villains into the game so you can play as them.
Yeah.
It'd be pretty cool.
Interesting.
And there is a list of the unannounced Avengers characters. So what we have is Ant-Man, the Wasp, Vision, Black Panther, Doctor Strange, Falcon, Marvel, Mockingbird, Quake, Winter Soldier, Scarlet Witch, Captain Marvel, Kate Bishop, She-Hulk, and War Machine. And I think
She-Hulk.
I think Hawkeye is supposed to be in the game too.
Who do you think out of that list is gonna get the least play time? Who's gonna get picked the least? I'm saying Falcon.
I think Wasp.
I don't know.
Falcon is not going to get the least amount of playtime because, the Avengers movie. He's Captain America now, so people are going to want to play him.
That's true.
People are going to want to play as Falcon.
Forgot that happened.
It's either good.
Memorable.
So are you saying no one's going to play Wasp because she's not
it's either going to be Wasp or Marvel.
Marvel.
I'll pick three. Right. Wasp, Marvel, or Mockingbird.
Actually, no, get the most.
Black Panther.
Yeah, I was going to say that too.
Everyone's going to play Black Panther. Come on, man. Wakanda forever.
I was going to say Black Panther, Doctor Strange.
But
Doctor Strange got announced? I didn't know that.
Doctor Strange is good. Yeah, he's going to be a character in it. But have you guys seen anything for the beta, or have you just really seen the trailers and stuff?
I watched some of the beta, the gameplay.
Mm-hmm.
It was looking proper. The movement looked cool.
Yeah, the movement is a lot of fun.
You can jump from place to place. Combat looked solid. Hulk doing Hulk things, and yeah, that's all. That's the only character I watched.
Yeah. And it's fun playing as Iron Man. Zipping around to enemies, blasting them with the repulsor beams. But did seeing the beta, were you at all hyped for this game, or even somewhat anticipating it?
Before it was shown, I didn't before I even knew what it looked like. I was hyped, and then when I saw what it initially looked like back in April, I'm like, all right, this game's pretty shit. By looking at it, because you can't lie, the graphics and the character designs are pretty shit. They're low-key PS3.
They fixed them in the beta.
I saw that. That looked pretty.
Did you hear that the game on PC with the highest spec PC, it couldn't run on 4K 60 FPS?
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't hear about that.
What, the Avengers game?
Yeah. They're talking about how unoptimized it is.
That's troubling.
Yeah, they're they gotta hope that they fix up those optimization issues before final launch.
And launch is going to be next month. I think September 26th. I might be wrong.
It's kind of a niche thing, not everyone plays it on 4K and stuff, but still.
Yeah, if you're
the latest highest end equipment can't run it, clearly, there's a little bit of an issue.
And this game's supposed to come out on PS5.
Yeah.
Oh no, September 4th. That's when it's coming out.
Well, that's pretty soon.
So that's soon.
Was that 2 weeks?
Yeah. I don't know if I'm gonna get this on launch. I liked what I played in the beta, but I don't know if this is gonna be a game I buy at launch.
Well, why not though? That's the thing.
I mean,
we had a pretty good experience. That's the thing.
yeah, no, the beta was fun, but at the same time, there's probably gonna be a bunch of issues on launch. I just have that feeling. And
no, I can definitely understand that.
at the same time, it's also not a game I was too excited for.
Do you mean because they announced it late, or just like
no?
General?
I mean, like to me, I saw the game when it came out, and well, not when it came out, like the footage, and I thought to myself, okay, this is probably going to be an average ass game, at best. It's probably going to be like a 6 out of 10. And it's going to be okay for a while, but then it's going to be something you forget about in a couple months. Playing the beta, I'm a little different on that. It was really cool. I like the game. I like the gameplay a lot. I like playing as a lot of the heroes. But then at the same time, I'm like, this is still not something I'm super, super excited for.
I don't know. Is there anything else you want to say about this game? Besides just like it being average?
I mean, like I said, it's just the beta. Hopefully the game is really good. I do hope this game is really good.
So you're going to be like waiting it for a sale pretty much and see how it goes. Okay.
Unless I hear reviews and people say it's really good, then I might buy it.
Okay.
Let's move on to our next topic. I want to talk about this. Master Roshi. The turtle hermit himself. The original perverted old master in anime.
The OG.
The OG. He's gonna be a Fighterz. I kind of thought to myself, okay, well they got to put Roshi in Fighterz at some point. He's a very popular character. So, and it was smart of them to do Kefla and Ultra Instinct Goku first, so they could get the really hyped characters out of the way, and then now they can move on to some other characters who couldn't get as much hype probably. But I'm really excited for this. I'm excited for to see what his movesets are, his ultimate. I hope when you fight a female character like Android 18 or like just any of the female characters or Videl, I hope he does like a nosebleed introduction that just shoots out like a rocket. I think that would be a lot of fun if they did a special introduction for Roshi like that. But I mean, they didn't show too much. It was just kind of a little, character trailer. But they did show one of his moves is going to be the Mafuba, or the Evil Containment Wave.
Oh.
Yeah. I don't know if that's going to be his ult, or if that's going to be like a level 1 or 2 or a level 3 ability.
Yo, that should be insta-kill, bro.
Or no, not level 3, level 2. But yeah, well, it should be an insta-kill. But they did
make it
show...
like really hard to land, but if you land it, it's like game over.
I don't think it'd be too hard to land because it's just like being able to combo into it. True. But it depends on how much damage it'll do. Imagine if it was like you hit it and you win type thing.
The entire game, yeah.
Like, well, you can't escape it, so yeah, game over, man.
What, like what's it called? Spirit Bomb? Is that what it's called?
No, not like the Spirit Bomb. Because the Evil Containment Wave, it's meant to trap someone for eternity, or at least, for as long as someone doesn't peel off the seal on it or something. That's what it's meant to do. But I can't wait for it. I kind of hope he has two moves. One is like the move he used against Goku in the World Tournament. I don't remember what it's called. It was like lightning something. And he never used it again, which is so disappointing. And the other thing I hope for is like his super burly form, where he just gets ridiculously jacked up. I hope that's his ultimate.
Gotta have that. It's gotta be in the game.
It's gotta be in the game. It has to be. But yeah, Roshi and Fighterz. Can't wait for it. Let's talk about Cold War. The teaser trailer.
That's what
Oh,
they talk
yeah.
about.
Amazing.
Yeah,
Would you watch?
that makes
I'm
me
not much
hyped
of
to,
a
like,
Call of
buy the
Duty fan,
game.
but I love the trailer.
Yeah, it made me hyped to buy it.
That
Like-
shit got me hype.
Yeah.
I don't even know if it was trying to talk about the game. It was just saying, and I like what
Like it literally dropped no details about the game itself, but like
Yeah,
I'm hyped to buy it.
Are y'all capping or like
No, I'm serious.
for real? Oh, I didn't really
I
get
would
that
buy it
much
just
out
for
of
the
it.
campaign. That's what I'm saying.
The
And I'm not much of
campaign.
a Call of Duty
I'm
guy.
liking the story.
Did you understand what he was
This-
saying?
Me? Or
Yeah,
It
yeah.
seemed kind of generic, but then like the visuals and everything else that was going on, it was like, all right, there's definitely some mysterious stuff happening. I want to know.
yeah.
He's basically talking about how to destroy America from within. Demoralization, destabilization, all that shit.
And if
That
you
was-
look into it, that
Yeah,
stuff is
yeah.
happening right now. It's
That's
super
literally
relevant.
like if you understood all the things that guy was saying, then you're pretty hyped for that.
Yeah,
You should
I
be.
know I
pretty
am. Like,
hyped.
but the thing is, I don't even know. Should I get on PS4 or what or PC? Like,
I think it's like okay. So think about it like this: when PS3 was the current gen and PS4 was the next gen, what was the
Mhm.
Call of Duty that was coming in between both?
was it
Advanced
Ghost?
Warfare? Or was it
That's
Ghost?
for.
I think it was Ghost.
Was it
I think it was,
Ghost?
I think it was Ghost
Yeah.
and Advanced Warfare.
No, I don't think so. I think it was Advanced Warfare.
No, Ghost
what
came
came first?
before
What
Advanced
came first?
Warfare, right?
Yeah, but didn't
Ghost
But
came
did
out on
PS4 even come
PS4
out?
though. No,
All right, we need a
Ghost came
fact
out.
check. Let's get a fact.
I know
check.
Ghost came out 2013. Advanced Warfare. Let me
Next
just
year.
double check. It came out the next year, didn't it?
When did PS4 come out?
PS4 came out 2013.
Really?
I swear. It did it not come out that holiday?
All I know is that I remember seeing Ghost being offered for the PS4,
Yeah.
Yeah,
having it on the PS3.
yeah. Ghost came out 2013. The PS4 was released in North America in 2013 of November. So Ghost was the first, Call of Duty to be out on the PS4.
Bet.
So that's a forgettable Call of Duty, that's for sure.
Oh,
Ghost is the most forgettable one.
Well, no, World War II is, but
Oh,
it's pretty
yeah.
up there. Y'all forgot about
yeah,
that
you're
one,
right. It
eh?
was Ghost. Wait, would you say Ghost was the most forgettable Call of Duty?
Nah,
One
it's a
of.
World War II.
Yeah,
Everyone forgot about that.
Like, Ghost is one of the most forgettable ones.
that's hated by competitive and casual players of that game of Call of Duty.
That's
It's
facts.
just hated by everyone because it's shit.
No, there are a few
Yeah.
Call of Duty games that are liked by competitive people but not casual.
No, I'm talking about World War II. Ghost is. What is this kid doing?
I was trying to watch a video while recording a video. Nice.
Yeah, like what are you doing?
Someone sent me a snap.
So why you on?
Oh,
I
This
see, I
dude.
see.
All right,
I'm not serious.
guy.
unprofessional. We're replacing you with Savage.
God damn it. I muted
This
myself.
is your last podcast as a regular.
No.
I have a quick question because you guys would know this, and I definitely
What?
wouldn't. Were they making callbacks to previous Black Ops games, like the first two, or no?
It didn't seem like it.
No, I
It
don't
really
think they're
didn't
doing
seem
any.
like it.
So,
Black Ops
What-
3 and 4 had nothing to do with Black Ops 1 and 2.
I mean, like was this one making callbacks to the first two?
No.
Nope.
Okay, I want to get that out of the way.
Not any of
'cause I
the
didn't know.
four.
So, this game is taking place during the Cold War.
Supposedly, yeah.
Yeah.
I would assume that.
Because I feel like it's not trying to say it's based on Cold War events, but it's really like
It's gonna be a
happening right
fictional.
now,
It's gonna be a fictional telling of
Yeah.
the Cold War.
which is not bad. Like, I
How-
think that's-
How are you, and I know they're doing a whole gameplay thing on August 20th, 26th, right?
Yeah.
And we'll do a live reaction to that. when that comes out. But I want to ask you guys, how do you expect this game to play? Do you expect it to play similarly to Black Ops 2 or Black Ops 1?
My
Black
hopes
Ops
are that it plays like Black Ops 2, but looks or like feels graphically like Black Ops 1, as far as like the setting is.
Okay.
But yeah, I really hope it's Black Ops 2-esque type of gameplay.
What about you guys? E-Man, to me?
Yeah, like, well, my hope is every Call of Duty feels like Black Ops 2, but I doubt. I feel like what Chetty said was right. Like, it's gonna look graphically like Black Ops 1, because that was like set in a similar time, I believe. Right?
Vietnam era and the was that the Vietnam era? No, that
You mean
was
the Cold War?
no, not the Cold War. The friggin'
For Black Ops 1.
that was during Cuba. That was like the dictatorship of
Cuba.
So, like,
Fidel Castro.
somewhat similar, like, timeline. I think it's close-ish.
When was the Cold War?
Isn't that,
I don't
I
think.
it's just,
I
I'm
don't-
not gonna guess.
I'll-
Anyway.
Let's just say the Cold War is when USSR was present.
47
like-
to 91.
That's like the
Okay, yeah.
estimated one. Yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
similar
for sure.
timeline.
Yeah.
So graphically, it should look like that. The way you should play, I feel like it should play like Black Ops 2. But I'm just really hoping for a good zombies. That's what I'm hoping for.
I feel like this has a good potential to have like
This
some
should
like, really
have-
good zombies.
Oh, because it's Black Ops, right? So it's going to have zombies.
Like, yeah.
What about Warzone? Do you think that stays separate?
Yeah.
I
Or do you
hope so.
think-
Before there's two different battle royales, and it's like, all right, which one do I play?
They're not going to be competing with each other. That'd be
Yeah.
counterproductive. And
I really hope they focus on just making a good multiplayer and a good zombies. And the campaign, I mean, it's already had so much hype. I feel like they're doing a lot with the campaign right now. Like,
Well, I'm
I don't
just
play a
hyped
whole
for
lot
the
of campaigns. I don't play a whole lot of campaigns, let alone Call of Duty campaigns. But this one, I'm actually like interested to see it.
And
It
this would,
says something. Yeah.
and when was the last good Call of Duty campaign?
Oh my goodness.
this year's wasn't bad.
yeah, this Modern Warfare is pretty good.
Okay.
Haven't played it.
Yeah, me neither.
It was the most generic Call of Duty campaign you would get. Nothing out of the box.
Yeah, and I'm really interested for the worldwide reveal on the 26th.
Same.
I can't wait to watch it.
Honestly, my eyes are gonna be so tunnel vision to everything else. I'm just focusing on the multiplayer, bro. Like,
Yeah,
I'm like,
honestly-
okay, zombies, campaign, yeah. Like, don't get me wrong, I love those game modes, but like, when it comes to Call of Duty, it's all about the multiplayer, and I'm sure the majority of us can agree with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's where 100% of the replayability is. Okay, not
That's-
100. Maybe
that's
I
why
solid
they-
90.
That's why they took out the campaign for a while.
Yeah. Like, wait, people only spend a couple hours on this.
But if you're listening, just be sure to subscribe to stay updated, because we will be doing a live reaction to the Cold War reveal on the 26th.
Yes,
well, not on the
sir.
26th exactly, but sometime after it'll be uploaded.
Yeah. So I can't
Yes,
open
sir.
YouTube on the 26th. Got you.
What are you doing?
Yeah.
Yeah, look at not even look,
What?
look at
You could
Instagram.
wait. You can do other stuff on YouTube.
We'll record on the 26th, but like I'm trying to say, it won't be uploaded onto the channel.
Yeah.
You're just not allowed to watch till we watch it together.
Yeah.
So we're doing it at 8 a.m., right? Okay.
Okay.
We'll see. We'll see.
So the next topic I got, Ghost of Tsushima Legends. This dropped out of nowhere.
Tell me about this. I don't know. You guys told me a little bit, but tell me like more in detail. What's happening with this?
So Ghost of Tsushima Legends it's meant to be a co-op mode for Ghost of Tsushima. There's 4 classes. There is, let me think. It was Assassin, Ronin, Samurai, and crap, what was the last one?
Ronin?
I can't remember what the last one is. Is it Tracker or something like that? I think it's Tracker, but this was announced out of nowhere. Nobody expected this to happen. And what it's gonna be, what they're saying is it's gonna be wave-based survival missions where you and your team, squad of 4, work together to take on enemies. And there's also meant to be enemies with supernatural abilities in the game. And it's dropping this fall. I'm excited for it because Ghost of Tsushima is a fantastic game. I would say it's damn near perfect. Like close to being perfect. Save a couple story elements that are just, they're not too much of a jarring issue. But for me, I'd be like, okay, well, this is kind of the weakest part. And some animations which were really, really buggy in the game. But it's a fantastic game. The combat is amazing. The graphics look great. And now you're going to be able to take different aspects of the combat in the game. So with Assassin, I assume you're going to be similar to the Ghost with Ghost abilities, kind of like the smoke bombs and all that. With the Samurai, I assume it's just going to be, straight up just fighting people. With the Ronin, I feel like you're going to be somewhat similar to the Straw Hats. Did you guys reach the Straw Hats? I know you're not done the game, but did you reach the Straw Hats?
Yeah, I know what the Straw Hats are.
Yeah. I think their combat is going to be similar to that. And for the last one, if I could just...
It's Hunter.
Hunter. Okay. I don't know how that's going to play. Hunter. I don't know how that's going to play, but I'm excited. And it's free. If you have Ghost of Tsushima, it's going to be free.
Free DLC?
Yeah. I mean, what do you guys think about Ghost of Tsushima Legends?
In the free DLC, that's what I'm liking. So you can progress. So you see where I'm at. I'm in Act 1. Can someone just join me in that?
No, I don't think it's not going to be like that. This is not going to be connected to
like a separate game mode?
Jin Sakai. Yeah, it's a separate game mode.
It's his whole own story. That's
Yes.
like co-op. Oh, okay.
Ooh. Okay.
With supernatural beings. Interesting.
Okay. I like that.
Yeah, they said the locations and enemies are inspired by Japanese mythology.
Can be interesting.
Game is already good so far, so adding more content to it is like even better, and you can play with your friend too.
Yep.
I'm
going to be an assassin. Oh, and I didn't see this, but I'm reading it right now. It's not going to have any microtransactions.
What?
So it just gets better and better.
In year 2020, impossible.
Let's see, y'all should get the game. Game's pretty sick.
Game.
Ghost of Tsushima.
You have it.
SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom, say less.
Did you buy that?
No.
So what do you think of Ghost of Tsushima Legends?
I have no opinion on it. I haven't watched a video. I mean, based on what you guys were saying, it sounds pretty cool. Yeah.
All right. Okay, now we have this one. We could get this one out. Like, we could talk about this real quick. Apex Season 6 just started recently. They had they had a bunch of teasers for the new hero and all that. They revealed everything that's new in Season 6. I know you, Chetty and Smeet, you guys don't really play it, but Ghost of E-Man, what are your thoughts on Season 6?
So my thoughts on season 6: they bring back the devotion. It's no longer a legendary weapon, which is weird because the devotion's a strong LMG per se. It's not weak, but it has balancing issues. And so when they brought back the devotion to not be like a legendary item, I could understand why like many people are kind of frustrated why it came back as a normal weapon and they put the R99 as a legendary weapon.
R99.
R99 is legendary.
R99 is legendary.
Isn't that a pistol?
No, it's an SMG.
The SMG with the it's the one where you guys hate the immense
The SMG
recoil.
with all the recoil if you just pick it up.
Oh, you're talking about R99. No, the R99 is good, and they made it legendary. Oh, that's nasty.
Yeah,
No, but
when you have the attachments on the R99, it's nice.
yeah, no, but I'm
What?
saying like the devotion itself is kind of broken as the normal weapon.
You think it's broken? I get what you mean by like it get.
It's an energy weapon. Energy
fire-
weapons deal more damage, and it's an LMG.
and the
LMGs have a
fire
lot of-
rate. The fire rate.
The fire rate's pretty good.
As long as you keep shooting, the fire rate increases.
Yeah,
That's what's crazy about it.
and I can see why people are complaining about it. Like if you search up like season 6 like general complaints, one of the biggest complaints about devotion, and I get it, especially with the new character.
What's the new character? I
Rami?
haven't played
Rampart?
it once.
Rampart.
I think that's her name, isn't it?
So what's Rampart saying? What's her abilities?
Pretty much her passive increases her reload speed and firing rate of LMGs, and I think
Wait,
that's
what?
broken. Yeah, that's broken with the devotion. It just makes her a really strong character with the Spitfire and anything that has anything that's a LMG in a sense.
I'm gonna say this right now. High ground does not matter this season. If you're playing Rampart.
Well, the one of her abilities is to put up a cover that pretty much blocks bullets. So in a sense,
that's why high ground doesn't matter, because not only does it block bullets, you have a friggin' turret.
Mm-hmm.
So you can just melt people with it.
Yeah, but it is about a lot of holding down your ground. I think that's her character. She's like caustic in a sense.
Yeah,
but
she is.
Caustic can be aggressive too.
Yeah,
she can't be that aggressive.
That's my point, though. Like, it doesn't matter if you have, because remember how we would play and people would have high ground on us and we would get killed because we can't do anything.
Mm-hmm.
But if you have Rampart, then that doesn't matter anymore, because not only do you have the shield blocking you, you can also deal damage.
But I would like to say, like, you can still. It doesn't mean that high ground is irrelevant. It just means that you can get away from. So like I could put up the cover, but the cover has like a durability that can last. It won't last the entire time, but it will provide like an incentive to protect you.
Yeah,
you're not
gonna have. No, it's not. I'm not saying it's broken.
Yeah,
I'm saying you're not gonna have that advantage that you would have in previous seasons.
Well, I just think she adds to the mix. I don't know if we were to take high ground, I think we'd still, or if someone else were to take high ground, they would still pummel us. But
I don't know, because you could set up multiple turrets, can't you?
Oh, you mean her ultimate?
Yeah, her ultimate. That's what I'm talking about.
I thought you could only put one.
I could be wrong.
Because
I could be wrong.
She has to wait for her charge. That's the thing. You can't just, unless you're gonna wait the entire game on like one building.
I could be wrong, but like I said, like high ground is not gonna be. You're not gonna have that big of an advantage as you did.
I would debate against that. I don't know. I just feel like her character is just about moving, setting up, wait, and then do it again. It's about punishing those that are like trying to push you. And if you have high ground, you can still get shot down. So.
All right. But do you guys plan on? I mean, you would have to buy her to unlock her, unless you save up the points. But are you interested in playing her?
Sure. I saw that she increases the LMG's magazine size too. That's dirty. I need to play her.
It's gonna be really dirty with season 6, especially since the devotion's back. I think we definitely pummel people.
So wait, is Peacekeeper still legendary or?
I have no idea.
Peacekeeper's still legendary. I might be wrong. I'm not sure.
I'm also like just now reading something that they have something called crafting.
Yeah, there's crafting in the in season 6. I didn't look too much into it. I just know me and Ghostly played real quick. There's like these blue pods that you get like 25 chips or something. And I think you have to collect a certain amount in order to craft.
And you can use it to upgrade your armor in a sense. If you have like good armor and you want to upgrade it, it'll give you new armor. I don't know. It's pretty much just like for early game or mid game runs to make sure everything's upgraded.
Let's see.
And they also have every shield is now an evil shield now, so I like that
every shield's an evil shield.
Yeah, any basic shield or even like the purple is considered a form of evil shield. So it gives an incentive to go fight and get your shields back. Which I love. I really like that aspect of it because we won't get punished.
Yeah, it's definitely going to change up the game now because say you collect enough and you have a regular shield, you don't have to like try and kill an enemy who has a better shield than you in order to get it. You just like build your own.
You don't need to switch every time.
Yeah, which is really cool.
Shield. Yeah.
So yeah, I can't wait to play more in season 6.
There's also a new weapon as well.
Oh yeah, there is.
Oh yeah, it's the energy SMG. I forgot. It's
called Volt.
Volt.
Yeah.
I never tested it. I seen it. I didn't grab it because I was in the third circle and I wanted to win the game. I didn't end up winning it, but yeah. I don't know. I think I haven't tried it out, but it seems definitely interesting. I don't know if that's what replaced the R99 from a legendary, but.
All right, so let's talk about a game none of us heard about, expected. Black Myth Wukong.
Oh.
This game just dropped right the fuck out of nowhere.
Yep.
I didn't hear about anything like this in development. I don't know the studio who is working on this. This is all new. To me, at least. But they released gameplay, some early gameplay footage for the game, and it looks dope. It looks really, really dope.
Apparently it's made by a studio called Game Science.
Yeah, they're
in China somewhere.
Yeah, this is gonna be China's first AAA game. Like, this is gonna be the first AAA game to come out of China, and it's kind of shocking because this is an indie studio.
Mm-hmm. This is based on a legend. I remember this legend. It's about a monkey that goes to the east.
It's based off of Journey to the West,
mm-hmm.
which talks about Sun Wukong, the Monkey King.
Monkey King, yeah.
And, you know, Sun Wukong is also, he inspired characters like Goku and Dragon Ball Z and Mori Jin and the God of High School. And I don't know what else to say except this game looks amazing. I can't wait to play it.
Just know that game had me hyped. First it like starts off slow, whatever. And then all I see starts fighting a little bit. Okay, it looks cool. And then boom, Shadow Clone Jutsu. It kills a man, then turns into a giant or something. Or like a giant monkey, I guess, or ape, something like that. And then near the end, mans were going crazy.
That end part got me super hype. That should look like a movie, especially because of how good the graphics look. Oh my god, was that a masterpiece of a trailer at the end?
Okay, I was about to say a masterpiece. We're calling it that already.
Got the potential. That's all.
The trailer's pretty good, apparently. So
it does have the. You haven't seen the trailer?
No, I haven't seen
Look at
the
this
entire
dude.
trailer.
Unprofessional.
That's the
Come
only
on.
trailer I haven't seen. Everything else I've
Come
seen.
on.
All right, Ghost, this is your last time on the podcast. You got anything you want to say? No,
One thing,
but
the gameplay looked really intricate. Like it looked like the
It
guy was
does.
able to do so many different things.
yeah. It
I
reminds me
wonder
of
how that's.
it reminds me of the Souls games, from Software. Like it reminds me of Dark Souls. It reminds me of Bloodborne, where you really gotta, see how the boss attacks you, and when you got to be able to dodge it, like the right
Yeah.
time you have to dodge it. So that already had me interested gameplay wise. The fact that it plays like some of the From Software games, and also the fact that it's based off of Journey to the West. Because we don't.
Well, have you heard of the Journey to the West? Do you guys know the myth around it, or?
I just know a little bit about Sun Wukong. I don't know too much. I don't know anything about Journey to the West. But it's real interesting that we're getting a game based off of it, because we don't typically get a lot of adaptations about that. I don't hear too many adaptations about Journey to the West. I usually hear about, things inspired off it. I'm not saying this is going to be like a picture perfect direct adaptation. They're obviously going to take liberties with the game, but it's real interesting that they're going to be doing this.
Do we know its release date yet, or?
No, they just
Yes.
released the 13-minute video. The studio is called Game Science.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think it's a bunch of employees from Tencent Games. Pretty sure.
So, and there was nothing about this game, which is just so weird. The fact that you don't hear anything about it. It was never, they never talked about it they never talked about it at an E3 or a PlayStation event or anything like that. They just dropped it.
Yeah.
Just like, all right, here's something we're making.
It's like, hey, we're making a game. Look at it. Which I kind of wish more
I didn't even
game
hear
companies.
we're making. Like, hey, we've made it.
Oh yeah, we've made it.
Pretty much a couple steps away from ready to go.
I wish more game companies did that when it came to games.
Big surprises, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't know. I want to see how the studio is funded, because I don't know. I guess they name dropped it and they expected it to get hyped, and they got a good response. So.
I'm pretty sure there was a lot of funding because this is their first AAA game. So there must have been a lot of funding going into this game.
Mm.
But they didn't give a release date or anything like that. It's very, very early. But I can't wait to see more of this.
So it looks like it's going to be released for everything, like PC,
Yeah,
every
PC,
console.
PS4, PS5, Xbox Series X, Xbox One.
I can't tell if this game what it should be played on. I feel like
I think I'm going to play this on PC.
yeah, I
Yes.
think that's what I'm thinking too. Like
I'll use a controller too. Definitely a controller game, I feel.
Definitely a
that's the
controller.
thing.
Yes.
Like the graphics and like the way the game looks, it looks like it's a PC game, but
You think the way it plays would be best on console?
100%. Wait, is I know Sekiro is also on PC. Is Dark Souls only a console game?
No.
No.
Okay.
But Dark Souls doesn't look as like you see the movement in this game, right? The way he was kind of swinging his power pole around and all that.
Yeah.
Dark Souls doesn't have that type of combat.
Dark Souls is not smooth at all. It's like all hard. It's meant to play like that, so it's harder.
Yeah. But it does look, and that's that part where he's like fighting that whole army on the clouds. When he's riding the Nimbus Cloud. I don't know what it's actually called. so I'm just going to call it by its like Dragon Ball Z names, like the Nimbus and Power Pole. But when he was like flying on that was super dope. And then also when he had his, the Power Pole, he took a piece out of his ear, and then he extended that little piece because it has that abilities where you could break a part of it off, but then like you could extend it back to the original form, or at least a form similar, which is really cool. I'm glad that they showcased a lot of Wukong's powers in the trailer.
Like, you mean just the character itself?
Yeah, the character himself.
Yeah. Okay.
Because, you show the Power Pole and the Nimbus Cloud. That's going to get the DBZ fans hype. You show his other abilities, like him cloning himself, him being able to hold a piece of the Power Pole in his ear, and all that. That's going to get people who know the god of high school, like me, like who know the character Wukong off of that. It gets me excited. But then there's obviously actual fans of probably people who read Journey to the West, who are already excited enough to see this game. And the last thing we got, Cyberpunk 2077 had their Night City Wire episode 2. The first episode, they just revealed basically a bunch of stuff about the character customization and all that. Especially the fact that they really want to go in depth on the character customization.
Yep.
I mean,
else to say.
No, there is something else to say because people aren't going to understand.
Oh,
Tell me about it,
I
Kyle.
remember this. Oh no.
No, why do I got to say it?
All right, tell me about Chuddy.
All right, so you know how like character customization is supposed to be like, all right, it's a bunch of facial features and you can make them look exactly like however you want. It's like, wow, that's super in depth. Nah,
That's not in depth
more.
enough.
There is more.
Cheers.
Yeah.
There's
it really
more.
makes the game rated M for a good reason.
All right, I'll tell
Okay.
the people the options.
It has extra assets. Yeah.
This is
You gotta,
more
you gotta
confusion
download
definition.
them.
All right, so pretty much Cyberpunk announced that there's going to be a shit ton of character customization, including, hair, eyes, nose, face, all that, as well as breast size, one vagina option, a penis slider, and pubic
You're
hair
joking.
options. Would I really
Why,
joke
though?
about that? Why not?
Is it like
That's facts, man. It's facts. What you gonna do?
It's like I can't play this game now.
I mean, like, I don't mind, but like, why though? Why spend all your time on this?
Gotta
There's
go
so
for
much
15
more.
inches.
I'd go say I don't think they spent as much time as you think they did.
Yeah, you only said
Kyle.
one option for the.
Yeah, only one?
There's only one vagina option.
Non-exhaustive.
Goes.
It's non-exhaustive.
You're good.
So what's the default then? If there's
There's only one option. That is the default.
Oh, okay. Well then,
Why even
what?
make
They
that an
didn't do
option
anything.
then?
Just make an option.
Just
Like,
like-
that's confusing.
I don't know. But they do have a penis slider, which I don't know why there's a slider.
Can you choose which way it slides to?
What?
Why?
What do you mean? Let's think you choose which way it slides to. No, you choose the size
The
of the
girth
penis, the
Gotta go
girth.
for 15.
Look, Ghosted.
Oh my goodness.
15
There are people out
millimeters.
there who want to make their character a big dick nigga, and they
I
get
get
to
it, I
do
get
that.
Freedom of choice. I see.
Yeah, give them a choice. Look, this is the first game that I could say has a penis option, a penis slider, and a vagina option. Even though
Well,
Saints Row would have it. Nah.
is it really the first? I feel like there are other games that did it before. We just
go
didn't
find me
notice.
one right now. Go find me a game that actually gave you a fucking penis slider and a
Go
vagina
look at this
Wait, are
option.
you joking? I still can't tell.
I'm not fucking
It's not a
joking.
joke. Why would we say this?
Why would I say all this random shit just to be like,
Dude,
ah,
but
JK?
you can see.
Pranked. There's a camera.
Oh wait, you guys want me good shit. Anyways, so like, so what? Like for a guy, the penis size would be like how big the bulge in the pants look, like that.
No, it's a legit penis slider.
So you can see penis in this game, like
I know there's sex scenes in this game.
okay,
like
that's
the-
obvious from all the boob and ass. Wait, is there ass slider?
No, there's a breast
Why'd
slider.
you say it like that? Is that
Oh,
I mean, considering
It's relevant.
all the
It's
shit we
relevant.
said. All right, but bro. Okay, that was episode 1. We're not talking about episode 1. Episode 2, they revealed more of the stories. The story decisions for the game.
yes, sir.
And what we're getting is a bunch of life path choices. The options are.
So I can say I remember.
You remember? Okay.
Yeah, because I just watched it.
The first request. What the
first one-
trailer shows you is really
Okay then.
All right. Thanks a lot.
Let him talk.
Tell me.
Let that dude talk. Jesus.
I want to know what he's gonna say.
Alright,
Our
so so you can start the
Why'd you
game off
pause it?
with as a nomad. Nomad being like your what's the city called? Cities. What was it?
The Badlands.
Yeah, like yeah. So you're outside the what's the city called?
Night City.
Night City. So you're
City.
outside Night City. You're born and raised in the Badlands, and you're basically a nomad. Your highest priority is your family, but then some shit happens. Blah blah blah. Now you're making your way into Night City. Not sure what's going on, and that's basically your character there, as like an outcast of outcasts, basically. And then there's the street kid. So like, you kind of, you grow up in the city. What else? Yeah, so you grow up in the city. You kind of know like which gang is which. So you have a lot of knowledge about the city.
You're a hood man.
And you're basically you're a hood man. You're born and raised a hood man.
Born and raised.
Hoodman simulator there.
Oh
So-
shoot! Might have to call.
And then so the last one is you're like a corporate dude, I guess. You're kind of like basically you know how there's like the kid that grows up in the city, he doesn't know anything about the corporate life. So you're kind of like on the good side of the city. I think you do like some shady shit, and yeah, that's basically your story there. That's like kind of sums it up, but yeah, there's obviously more details.
And I didn't know that we were gonna get options like this. I assume it was just like you would be starting out the same way. I assume the game would kind of be similar to you start out as a street kid or a nomad. You're kind of just this character who grew up on the streets and all that. I didn't think we'd be getting like corporate nomad and all that. And it really shows that they're focused on the world building with this game and the different areas that people, live and grow up in and what they're like, which I thought was really cool. Based off of what they told us, do you already have a option picked out, like how you're going to start out the game?
Oh, I'm trying to be the corporate man.
Trying to be the corporate man?
I ain't trying to grow up poor. So yeah, I'm gonna have a big overview of the city, and like you kind of have knowledge of the city as well. You just don't know about the gangs and stuff.
Yeah,
that's about it. I think.
And that's what's cool is that it's not just you pick these and this is your pretty much character card background story. This helps you in game as well, where if you pick corporate, you'll know more about the city and you'll be able to what did they say? You'll be able to do deals a lot better with people because you live that corporate life. But if you pick like street kid, you're not going to know too much when talking to people, but then you know about all the gangs and how the city really works inside. So I thought that was really cool, the way they built in the backstory to help your character.
I like, what's it called? So like something they said in the video, so they went on about like weapons and stuff, so we can get more into that. But one thing they said, like, you can make choices, like, and choices change the story kind of thing. That's how it goes. Kind of like a Telltale game, but like even better, I feel like.
A AAA Telltale game.
Yeah, exactly. So that was pretty cool. And like basically just like legendary weapons, you have to find them or whatever. And like you can make relationships with other characters and say this one character has a legendary weapon and if you want it, you're gonna have to kill them. Just drop them straight up. But so like
Jeez.
there's those different like options. Like say you like that character but you want the legendary weapon, like it gives you a hard choice kind of thing. So that's why like the different choices you can make can change up your whole gameplay as well.
Yeah, and it's no secret. Like I'm super excited for this game. You guys know that. And when they tell me stuff like this, I love how in depth they're really going into the choices you make, the world, and the characters.
Yeah, now that I'm seeing a bit more of it, it's looking pretty. Like I was not hyped for this game because I didn't know much. But now that I just seen something, that's pretty. Yeah, like exactly what you said, like how in depth it's going, with like the choices you make and how you play the game. It's pretty cool.
And speaking of the weapons, I don't see this too much when it comes to weapons because I feel like most games that try to be like this, they made the weapons futuristic, but you could tell what weapon they're based off of. You know, like you could see like, okay, this is an AK. This is basically a laser beam version of an AK or something like that. Like this is a pistol. This is a laser beam version of a pistol. But the weapons in these, you could ricochet them off walls. You have like an 8-barrel shotgun that lets you, mow down an entire room easier if there are too many enemies. And I can't wait to see what more weapons they have.
That 8-barrel shotgun, bro, that's a smart weapon. You know what smart weapons do? You shoot them, they shoot them in the sky, they'll distract the enemy. Aimbot, basically.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And I can't remember. Did they say you could upgrade the weapons?
There's mods.
There's
For the
mods.
weapons.
Yeah.
Ooh.
2 different sets of mods, but I don't remember exactly.
Yeah. And there are places where you can buy the weapons and all that, like from different vendors.
Yeah, it's not like a GTA with like ammunition. It's like one store. Now there's like multiple stores,
Yeah.
different factories, that kind of thing.
And they showed off the melee combat where your character kind of has this like sort of cybernetic arm thing that lets you cut people. You know what I'm talking about, right, E-Man?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Talking about.
Oh, when I saw that, I'm not gonna lie, that melee combat looked a little iffy. But CD Projekt Red, they said that they're not 100% satisfied with the combat in the game. And
I still can't believe this game is first person.
yeah,
You hear all this stuff, I think it's third person.
exactly. But nope, it's first person. I still think it would be super dope if it's third person because you have all this character customization. But if it's first person, you're not gonna see it.
That's all I'm saying.
So I hope they do a third person option at some point. I think that'd be really cool. But yeah, this game is it's a lot that they're putting into this. I mean, a lot. And apparently there's more single player stuff because they said that they're not releasing the multiplayer until they release and finish all the single player stuff.
See, so is their multiplayer done?
I think it's done, but I know it's delayed because, like they delayed the game twice.
Mm-hmm.
So they pushed back, and they also pushed back the multiplayer because of COVID.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't expect to see the multiplayer for a while. But I am interested in how the multiplayer is gonna be. Like, think it'll play similarly to GTA 5, where you'll be in Night City, and it's just gonna be like a whole server of people.
Possibly. I have no idea what they're gonna do with this. Like, this is like a more advanced GTA. So like they could go a whole different route. But it'd be nice if it was like that, like kind of like a whole server, you like 32 people on a server griefing each other, that kind of thing.
Greeting each other?
Yeah. Well, that's GTA. Like, grief.
Yeah.
But,
This is looking like
I
a
don't know how
comp.
that would be fun, but okay.
well,
I think
it's
just
fun
because
when
base it's first person.
Has potential to be big. That's
It
for
does.
sure.
Yeah,
It
no,
does.
it has-
This, I mean, people are already saying game of the year before it even came out.
I don't know.
it
That's
has potential,
You
that's for
see their
sure.
customization
Yeah.
options?
Not that
That's
many
game
games
of
out
the
that
year
anyways.
stuff right there.
Yeah, not a lot of options for game of the year, but I am worried. You know, I am also one of the people who's super hyped for it, and it was my most anticipated game this year. But I still have that worry that it might fail.
You were hyped for it before even seeing anything.
I was hyped for it because they already announced, like, they showed some footage a few years ago, but then they announced some of the stuff that's, you know, like some of the detail that's in the game. And that's what I really appreciated about it, the amount of detail. Because there will be certain times in the city where there will be a lot of traffic, and in certain areas too. Not like GTA where, you know, it basically runs the same, right?
Mm-hmm.
So like at a certain day, like there's gonna be a lot of people in Night City or on the streets, and then say like later on in the night, there's not gonna be too many people, and there's gonna be different options when you're talking to NPCs. Like you'll be able to say different things to people. You're gonna have a translation chip where people can speak in another language, but then you'll be able to translate what they're saying. And even like some environment effects, like if it rains, the NPCs are gonna have different reactions to it. So that's why I was like so hyped for this game. It's the amount of detail and effort that they're putting into it that's making me really excited to play it. And I'm definitely getting it on launch.
okay. It's a fair, yeah, especially with all the details it's providing. I think this has possibility of being one of the greatest games
It
this year
has,
at least.
yeah, it does have a lot of potential to be that. But I think that's everything. That's everything I put down for this episode that I want to talk about.
You think that game's gonna be best on PC or PS4
That's the
or
thing I don't know.
PlayStation 5?
That's the thing I don't know yet.
I'm calling it PC.
I want to say
Because
PC, but
I want to say PC too.
I want to be able to run these beautiful games on a PC.
Problem is I need a PC in order to play it, and I'm not gonna have one for a while. But I know if you buy on PS4, you get a free copy on
Really?
PS5. Yeah.
Oh,
Or
it's
it's
instant
zero.
comp. It's instant comp.
Are you gonna say on PC? I was like, oh,
I'm pretty. Let me double check.
Wait. What'd you say? A PS4 and then you get a free upgrade for PS5?
Yeah.
Oh,
That's a
but
comp, man.
is that a launch bonus, something like that, or like a pre-order bonus? Look at my
Hold
screen.
on.
I doubt it.
Anyone with a PS4 copy will be able to play that on PS5 and receive a free update to improve the game's visuals on Sony's next-gen machine.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay. That's a cop on PlayStation, then.
Yeah. I mean, I got
For
no
sure.
choice but to get on PlayStation.
But like
But
it makes
just
it
'cause
even
you get
better.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Just because you can play it in a better graphic. Everything better. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, but I can't wait. It's coming out November. I pray to God it doesn't get delayed again.
Oh, November? Shit.
Yeah. So, and that means we are going to get more Night City Wire episodes, most likely. There's probably going to be a lot more stuff that they'll reveal. But yeah, that'll do it for this little bonus episode that we put together. There's just so much that happened. Really want to just talk about all of it. Hopefully we could do another one of these.
yeah,
for
For
sure.
sure.
I mean, I'm
For
still
sure.
looking forward to the Cold War.
Cold
trailer.
War. Yeah,
I
so
don't know. Everything up to now is all the trailers right now are looking pretty solid. Some of the games are pretty exciting for this year, especially with all things associated with this year has done to me and everyone else. I think this is a good outlook for gaming in general.
Mhm.
So just real quick, just subscribe to the channel because after August 26th, I would say like maybe the 27th or 28th, we will be uploading the reaction to Cold War. Also this week, we'll be doing the official 4th episode of the podcast, which is the best video game sequels. So that'll also be coming out this week. Just make sure you subscribe to the channel, like the videos, check out our previous videos too. We got 3 videos uploaded onto the channel. Follow us on social media. The links will be down in the description below. Comment whatever topic you want us to discuss in the future, and we will look at it. We will take it up, and at some point we will do episodes on them. And yeah, that's it. So until next time, see you later.
Peace out.
Hi.
Later, fam.
See you, fam.